of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Berry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things. They're sixth best right now, looking to make a move up in the standings. And of course, there's the Spurs, 2 games back. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. The post pair form will be Murray and Sabonis. The guard spots filled by Fox and Herter. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And for San Antonio, in the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Harrison Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Here's Sabonis. Misses the baby hook. Here's Champagnie. DeRozan defending. A pass to Fox. Wide open look. The rebound by Champagnie. Last game for the Spurs. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz. Paul passes to Barnes. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. On this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
6 to shoot. Sabonis sets the pick for DeRozan. Again, the miss by the King. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. The Kings were not complacent this summer. They have added all-star DeMar DeRozan in a sign and trade. He brings even more firepower to an offense that was already among the league's best. And in the loaded Western Conference, the Kings knew they had to make moves to stay in the fight. DeRozan is one of the biggest signings in Kings franchise history, guys.
A tremendous addition. Shams, thanks for the update. Now here's DeRozan. He's a guy that can score, no doubt, averaging over 25 points a game.
Getting aggressive inside. DeRozan refuses to waste that opportunity.
To the wing on the left. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Castle. Sacramento making their last shot. Well, Brett, last season was disappointing for the Kings after being eliminated in the play-in.
Yeah, a little bit of regression. They did have some key injuries to some guys in the stretch of the season that was vital for them to make the playoff push. But I think it helped them realize just how fun the playoffs are and just how hard it is to get back there. And maybe in this offseason they come back a little bit more focused, knowing how loaded the Western Conference is.
Ellis is checked in for the Kings. He's perfect from the line this time. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fox passes to Ellis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. teams that make their free throws. They're so tough down the stretch. Let's check out the best. Number 1, the Kings. In the 3rd spot, the Spurs.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. When I asked Coach about his top priority of this game, he said, without hesitating, containing Sabonis. He added, he's a skilled low-post player who plays with a lot of power. And when he's not scoring, he's making plays for his teammates. So the defense has its work cut out for them. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Fox goes in, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox, I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
De'Aaron Fox, Brent, is a very special player, isn't he?
Well, Kevin, it's true. De'Aaron Fox is a blur in the open court, but it's his leadership that really has come along at such an early stage. And you think about the run that he went on with the Kings just a couple years ago. He's not settling with that. He wants more. He wants to play in the postseason, and he's capable of getting any team there. Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. Now in the later stages of his career, Greg, DeMar DeRozan continues to be a master from the mid-range.
Kevin, we all know he loves that area of the floor. And what makes him so effective, the footwork. He's so good at backing guys down and creating space to get that jumper off.
And the first one at the line is good.
He's constantly testing the defense, looking for any weakness he can exploit to get a bucket.
San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. Both free throws good from DeRozan. For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
And boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
Wembanyama against Sabonis. Pass to Ellis for the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ellis has got 5 now.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Barnes. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's DeRozan. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. He doesn't hit that one. Nice defense by Vassell. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Wembanyama. And the shot goes in. 10 points for him.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Murray kicks to Sabonis. To the middle. Here's Fox. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
How about De'Aaron Fox just staying focused there with the finish? Controlled that one well.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Keldon Johnson.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Here's Wembanyama. Up and in on the layup. Wembanyama's got 12 in the game.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Fox, no good. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Paul. Off with the layup.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
DeRozan gets the
ton of points in this league.
Now here's Paul. Still yet to score. Barnes against Murray. And Harrison Barnes hits from deep.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Fox passes to Murray. Back to Fox. That's in there. Murray with the assist. 7 points in the game.
How about that? Just accepting the contact and still getting the finish for Fox.
Fox against Paul. And he drives in. Shot clock at 6. Castle misses.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
To the inside. Len. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Drains the three-pointer.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside, Fox. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Fox. Putting up about 24 points per, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
And the Kings making a change here. Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. Lyle comes in for Keegan Murray. Malik Monk, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Back to Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
One thing Monk is known for is that vertical.
Ball finds Vassell. The 3. The Spurs rebound, and it's good for 2. Wembanyama's got 17 now.
And you couldn't draw it up any better offensively. 8 buckets already in his first 10 attempts.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Monk against Vassell. The Kings need to get off a shot here. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Right back after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the floor for Sacramento, you've got Malik Monk. Sabonis is out there with Lyles. Then it's Ellis, and it's McLaughlin in at the point. Collins setting the pick for Vassell. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Vassell's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Spurs. Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. And he ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future.
D is playing tight on Sabonis because of his scoring. Got them to overcommit that time.
Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times, it's to ignite it.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Kings. Brent, Domantas Sabonis is truly a player you can run an offense through.
Yeah, he's a guy that you can basically put anywhere on the floor, and all of a sudden good things are going to happen, whether he's playing out of the post and dealing with double teams, or he's at the top of the key, able to read the defense, using his vision and his ability as a big to drive the basketball. Domantas, one of the better playmaking fives that we have in the NBA.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And that one misses.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Kings have raised their standards, but they're not satisfied. Coach Mike Brown says good is the enemy of the great. We've got to win the day every single day. Be okay with honest communication, with stress that it takes to be just a little bit better, and with being uncomfortable if it helps us prepare for a deep playoff run. Kevin?
That's every team's goal. D.A., thank you. Now, here's Vassell, following the missed shot by Sabonis. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Ellis, the pass to Sabonis. Now, here's Huerter. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. A perfect time here to look at all the teams that score the most points off turnovers. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Fifth best, the Kings.
You know, when you make a mistake against this team, they make you pay. I mean, because they convert those turnovers into fast break points, and that really can be demoralizing.
Now, here's Vassell. 8 points for him. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Ellis, the pass to Huerter. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Goes up to the stripe, and it's good off the back rim and in. Monk's got 7.
And Monk is a good shooter from the mid-range. He's only going to get better the more he looks to shoot from there.
Pass to Champagny. Takes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 7.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Huerter.
Known for being a scorer, Huerter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Collins, a screen on Ellis. Now Collins. Takes it from 10. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Monk. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. Goes up on the high post. Vassell grabs the board. To the paint. And there's Collins on the assist by Vassell.
Capable of torching you from that spot. Collins looking very comfy.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. some changes here for the Kings. DeRozan comes in for Lyles. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Ellis. Pass to Sabonis, and stolen by Wembanyama. Inside, it drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
Pretty good floor awareness from Barnes there. When the break is on, he knows how to get out, get wide, and run.
Herter finds DeRozan. Sacramento again missing. Spurs leading by 9. Johnson, the pass to Vassell. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Barnes. That one off the back iron and out. Sacramento's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Outside DeRozan. Three-pointer. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Always a consistent scorer, but DeRozan's work on his J has made him a perennial all-star.
Now here's Barnes. He has 7. Wembanyama, no good. Takes a step back. Fox kicks to Herter. No good there. Johnson with some nice D. Here's Branham. Monk defending. Fires away from way outside. Branham can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 6. The kick out to Sabonis. Sabonis sets the pick for Monk. And stolen by Wembanyama. And now here's Johnson, a fast break chance. And that one's good, Barnes.
And Harrison Barnes had to make a slight adjustment that time. Really soft touch.
Pass to Herter. And here is Fox. Covered by Vassell. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
First free throw is good.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And Sabonis drops them both.
Well, what elevates Sabonis is his team-first mentality. He's looking to pass. He's looking to help. He wants to set screens to get guys open. He just wants everyone to be successful.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 9. Just 5 to shoot. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, he can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard him and where your point of commitment is.
Keegan Murray's checked in for Monk.
Find the lane. West side.
Harrison Barnes continues to be a consummate professional. Goes out and competes every night. Gives you everything he's got.
Pass to Sabonis. San Antonio with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, you know they wanted a few of those plays back. What a tough way to go out in that one.
Yeah, really a game that they should not have lost. But sometimes, even when you play your best, it might not be good enough.
Paul can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 9. Fox, no good. And Barnes has got the ball here for San Antonio. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Now, here's DeRozan. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Sabonis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's DeRozan. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Paul passes to Wembanyama. The 3 from Barnes connects from three-point range. Barnes has got 15. And so it's San Antonio up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
We had ball movement. You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too
glaring in my eyes.
Well, it deflects away the haters like you, Kenny. Glad to know it's working.
You have any extra, biggin?
You don't need to earn. You always shine.
All right, getting back to this game now and the sensational play from Victor Wembanyama.
Come on now, Wembanyama has a major impact at both ends, possibly a generational talent. Time will tell, but he's showing it all tonight.
There might be some Lou Alcindor in this kid. You know who I'm talking about? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the length, the toughness. But like you said, we've got to see more.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, he's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
Been aggressive to block shots, but also avoiding fouls. That's a heavy presence inside.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. In the backcourt, it's the veteran Paul paired with Castle. Barnes out there with Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. And so it's San Antonio with it, following the miss by DeRozan. Wembanyama finds Paul. And here is Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. And there it is for him. Barnes has got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
That gives great effort on the offensive end. Harrison Barnes has these nights where he can show you he can be an offensive, polished scorer.
Herder, no good. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Here's Castle. Wembanyama controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift. There, we see it on the offensive glass.
Sabonis' shot is off.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Pass to Castle. Barnes with it. Goes back up. And Wembanyama with the nice bucket inside. Wembanyama's got 4 points this quarter. Murray outside. Up top to Rosen. The shot. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0-of-3 start.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight double-doubles. He said, "It's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win." Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Bangs home the trifecta. Wembanyama's got 24 points.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Deflects the pass. Outside DeRozan. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Name a shot, and DeRozan has mastered it.
Here's Champagny, defended by Sabonis. Pass to Wembanyama. And he comes up with the deuce. 26 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Murray outside. Here's Fox. The step-back jumper is good.
Such a versatile scorer. Fox is superb at understanding when to take the mid-range.
In 2023, and Brent, you and I remember this, Keegan Murray set an NBA record with 11 consecutive threes in one game.
What an unbelievable night to witness that kind of consistency and a guy locked in like that. I mean, that's different, and it speaks to Murray's focus. But this guy has so much more to contribute to a team and room to grow. That night was special, Kevin.
The Kings trail by 19. Murray outside. Fox against Paul. Launches a 3, and Fox is good for 3. Fox has got 12.
Well, the growth of De'Aaron Fox's game from long distance is really instrumental in him turning into a star.
Wembanyama down low. Sabonis is there. Kings have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Herter passes to Fox. Here's DeRozan. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Now on the court is your
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Vassell comes in for Castle. Ellis, he's checked in for Sacramento. All against Fox. Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Kings trail by 14. Outside, Fox. Pass to Sabonis. Outside DeRozan. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
And if you go over the course of his career, DeRozan has increased his trips to the line. I mean, thanks in large part to getting more aggressive offensively.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. San Antonio leading by 13. Vassell outside. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. A three-pointer is right on target.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Paul against Fox. Down low. Got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for Sacramento. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kevin Durant and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, I think it's going to be an interesting challenge. Even though they expect to come out on top, this could probably be a pick'em game, depending on how they play.
Fox, no good. San Antonio leading by 16. Pass to Paul. Now Wembanyama. Sabonis grabs the board.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Ellis against Vassell. Shoots from 12. Misses off the left iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
1:37 left in the third. Johnson for three. Sacramento grabs the miss. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. It'll be the first of four played at home for them. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Pass to DeRozan. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. DeRozan's got 9 points now in just the second half. Paul passes to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. Over Murray. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now here's DeRozan. 18 points for him. The kick out to Fox. Just 5 on the clock. Ellis outside. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs leading by 16. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Johnson. Rebounded by Ellis. And Fox has it in the corner. For three, Murray. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Sacramento, Trey Lyles out there with Alex Len. Then it's Kevin Huerter. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Ellis and at the 2 spot. The Kings trail by 16. Len with a screen on Vassell. Fox against Vassell. Lets it fly, and Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Kings. Vassell, the pass to Johnson. To the paint. And the basket by Vassell.
And practice is paying off. Vassell has worked so hard to get his shooting dialed in.
Miles with the screen. And a deep three from Fox. That three off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bucket is good. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
When the game starts to slow down for younger players, you know they're starting to feel confident about how they go about their business. Fox with a good decision there.
Now, here's Vassell. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And there's another thing going on right now for them that has to get their confidence up, and that's the 3-ball. I mean, it's been falling for them, and they're locked in, and with that outside shot going, that's a big difference maker.
And the Spurs making a change here. Wesley's checked in. Good on both. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. 17-foot shot on the way. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Collins kicks to Vassell. No good from outside. The Kings trail by 18. To the inside. And Herter gets it to go.
Well, Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Collins, a screen on Fox. Pass to Collins. Here's Vassell. Sacramento grabs the miss. Miles got his 5th rebound in this one. Chipped away. Wesley with the ball. Picked up by Ellis. Now Wesley. Johnson surveying the floor. Collins setting the pick for Johnson. Clock at 6. It's good from long range. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
When Johnson's feeling it from range, he can be lethal.
Len dishes to Fox. From outside the arc. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
And Johnson with the stuff.
Rocking that rim. Keldon Johnson, a big physical wing.
Len with a screen on Wesley. And the dunk by Len.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Vassell, the pass to Wesley. Wesley with the screen on Fox. Vassell against Fox. Collins. Rebound by the Kings. Here he goes. And Herter gets it to go.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Pass to Branham. No good on the 3. The Kings trail by 14. Ellis finds Fox. Here's Len. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Ellis. In recent history, GA, we've seen some so-called redshirt rookies really thrive in their first season.
Oh, great call, partner. Blake Griffin, Joel Embiid, Chet Holmgren, the latest, were all forced to sit out their first year, but they got to be around the team, soak up as much knowledge as possible, and you can't really argue with the results. Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And it's DeRozan missing. Spurs leading by 13. Paul's got his first points of the night.
We wasted absolutely no time getting the ball up the floor. Great instincts in transition.
Back to Fox. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. The three ball. Len grabs the board. The Kings trail by 15. Fox kicks to Herter. Sacramento again missing.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Left side, DeRozan. Pass to Len. And stolen by Wembanyama. Fox against Paul. Here's Castle. Barnes with it. 6 on the shot clock. From deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Barnes has got 20 points. Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 20. Sabonis, he's checked in for Alex Len. Fox inside the line. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And that's now 21 points for De'Aaron Fox. Paul passes to Wembanyama. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much, and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout. A dominating performance for San Antonio.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Victor Wembanyama.
He came out and let everyone know that points would be hard to come by with the way he swatted away shots and protected the rim.
And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. McLaughlin, no good. San Antonio with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in front. And the call is going to be... Yes, it is. An illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Now, here's Sabonis. Herter finds Fox. Again, the miss by the Kings. Branham, the pass to Johnson. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Chris, big win tonight. What do you think was the biggest factor?
I mean, I don't know. It was just our defense. Obviously our offense fed off of it. Guys made open shots, but I think we really locked down defensively, and that's what we're trying to make sure is that we're a defensive team every night.
Well, you were a defensive team tonight, Chris. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.